U.S. secret airplane was spotted by sailors over the Pacific Ocean. In today's video, we will be talking about a really interesting sighting that has happened recently. It might astonish you, so sit tight and keep watching till the end. A mysterious-shaped aircraft was seen by a fishing vessel sailing across the Pacific Ocean, and it was noticed that it didn't move like a typical aircraft. It was associated with a secret military facility. They had no idea what this thing was. It was showing some unusual behavior. They got stunned when it completely vanished into thin air. Yes, you heard it right. It disappeared. A person posted it online immediately, and it spread like wildfire. It became the talk of the town. The military responded in no time and leaked information that the object seen flying high with unusual activities over the North Sea was a U.S. drone undergoing various aerodynamic testing and flight controls, but obviously no one was willing to believe it. The twist in the story was that they had been developing a much more interesting aircraft for a long time. It was a mere distraction for the people who weren't believing them. Let me show you that oddly shaped aircraft which created all this curiosity around the world. This is the aircraft that was being tested over the North Sea. It is unbelievable, but it can actually turn invisible. You can't believe it either, do you? But this is the truth. It cannot be seen through the human naked eye, and radars can't even detect it. Because when it flies over and high, then gets close enough to be detected by it, but it will be too late for the defenses to engage it. Let me tell you the history behind it. But before that, like this video and click on the subscribe button. Early in its history, the X-44 Manta was one of the most important projects that engineers had been working on within the U.S. Air Force. The X-44 Manta, or Multi-Axis Non-Tail Aircraft, was designed by Lockheed Martin, and later he partnered with NASA for its development. Hence, it has been studied by NASA and the U.S. Air Force. Their intentions was to test the feasibility of full yaw, pitch, and roll authority without tailplanes. It gives its best performance in high-altitude environments to evade enemy fighters. Due to its remarkable features, it was already ahead of its time. Nothing could beat its capabilities. It had a unique appearance as well, and didn't have a tail like other models, which was shocking to many people. Initially, it was supposed to be subsonic, but it turned out wrong. It was the fastest jet in its class, having rapid propulsion systems, accelerating to Mach 1 in just 7 seconds. The developers got more curious and didn't want to stop there. It had unique high-precision radar, so the Manta was given the ability to climb to 12 miles in altitude to scout vast distances. Of course, this amazing plane had a significant amount of weaponry too, like ultra-fast hypersonic missiles and adjustable bombs. It was being told that the X-44 is an evolution of the iconic F-22 Raptor fighter. In short, it was a futuristic version of the F-22 Raptor fighter. The only difference between the X-44 Manta and the F-22 Raptor craft is that Manta was designed with an enhanced thrust vectoring without any elevators or rudders. However, after some time, the news went silent and gradually they started removing all the information about this project from the internet. And suddenly, there was no evidence of such a sighting of this jet. Isn't that strange and concerning? The sanctioned word is the Manta prototype was approved by the military, but NASA was really interested in this project and was trying to make a research platform to study such tailless objects. However, after some time, the silence broke and some random fishermen spotted a plane that also had the capability to vanish and had a resemblance to the X-44 aircraft. It was quite a surprise when rumor after rumor started spreading. It means that the project was still going on and wasn't abandoned at all. It was the opposite of what everyone had been thinking. The press immediately started erasing all the traces of the existence of the super-secretive fighters before anyone can learn it. Apparently, the Manta project didn't exist, but it actually does, and its development is in full swing. Since its existence, the aircraft has undergone many changes that have nearly made it to the greatest aircraft carrier ever made. The next-generation X-44 is a fighter jet having a radar and infrared detection systems that can go to high-risk areas and can perform missions accurately and effectively. Here is something more interesting about this aircraft. It has a twin engine, which helps it to sabotage and quickly slip away as if nothing had happened. It is located in the center of the hull. This engine can accelerate the aircraft to an incredible 2,000 miles per hour. It's so fast that only the SR-71 Blackbird could compete with this aircraft. This new invention has much more interesting features, while the other aircraft is just a scout. If we talk about how fast this aircraft can travel, we get to know more interesting information about this secret project. Manta has achieved a remarkable breakthrough in the field of stealth. The stealth coating of Manta has been replaced with a high-tech skin codenamed Parallax, which is both a camera and a display, so that the lower part of the plane can copy what the upper part of the plane sees and vice versa. It's the Parallax, which makes the plane go completely invisible, and those fishermen were lucky enough to witness that sighting. Let me tell you about its coolest radar system, which makes it more unique. It has the deceptive ability through which even the reflective waves are emitted by the fighter. It can still detect a disturbance in space. So engineers came up with a different solution. They created an illusion of transparency on the radar. This can even read a radar frequency and cut it off, then send its wave of the same frequency through the plane. So it cannot be detected by any advanced and sophisticated technology, nor the human eye can spot the Manta in the sky. Rumors started spreading that the X-44 Manta isn't even a plane, but a drone. The US already has experience creating other fighter drones with spectacular abilities, so this may actually be a true rumor, and our next X-44 aircraft proves it. The Northrop Grumman X-47B is an unmanned multi-purpose fighter drone having numerous innovative features and can be controlled remotely. People also call it Dorito due to its wedge-shaped body, and Cylon due to its incredibly sophisticated robotic brain. It was engineered with only one goal in mind: to be capable of taking off, which is managed by its onboard computer, and landing on an aircraft carrier, like Manta was created with the emphasis on having invisibility. The designers got an idea and made a drone that can fold its wings to ensure its full compactness. It was the first fighter-sized unmanned aerial vehicle to receive real artificial intelligence. It is capable of managing many flight elements like taking off, cruising, and safely landing on an aircraft carrier, all without human improvisation. It has such impressive powers that it can actually strengthen the US Navy. The most surprising element is that it has a 2,000-pound JDAM smart ammunition and carries old missiles on board. Even the most secure positions aren't safe from such disastrous explosions. When the shockwave occurs, the heavy mobile equipment gets sent flying through the air. China was recently acclaimed about creating the first drone to take off from an aircraft carrier. The engineers offered clues about their next-generation fighter jet, and the tailless feature would improve its stealth capability. China doesn't even have a way of safely refueling its drones in midway flight, without resorting to standard methods, while America has already resolved this issue. The Boeing MQ-25 Stingray is an unmanned refueling tanker on a carrier created as part of the US Navy development program. If we talk about its features, it is practically an exact copy of the X-47B, with the same speed of 450 miles per hour, the same flight altitude of 3,900 feet, even its wings fold in the same way as the other plane. This drone was a lot more than just a refueler. It also has the ability to launch from an aircraft carrier. However, the Boeing drone isn't fit for an attack. Its sole purpose is to refuel drones like the X-47B. Both of them work as pedals on a bicycle for effective results. The attacker craft drops a bomb on the enemy target. The MQ-25 launches to refuel it, and the drone flies off to another different position to deliver a devastating blow. All of this development of cool combat drones and secret invisible fighter crafts proves that American aviation is the best of all. And with that being said, our video has come to an end. We hope you liked it. You can tell us by clicking the like button and also share your opinion with us. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting videos. Thanks for watching.